Hey guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. Back with another sort of special Western New York brew. I decided to put this onto video now because there were limited quantities out for distribution around town. And it's the XPA 15 from the Woodcock Brothers up in Wilson, New York. I was there for release day. That was part of my Buffalo Beer Releases video a couple back. If you guys didn't see that, I'll leave a little card to that video. It's just me kind of going around picking up new releases around town. This is one of the beers I made the trip out to Wilson for. If you don't know about the XPA line from the Woodcock Brothers, it's an experimental pale ale, kind of rotating hops, rotating recipes. You know what I mean? Things like that. Always something a little bit different, whether it's the hops they used, whether it's a dry hopping process, whether it's this, that, the other thing. And they've just been doing really great things with that sort of line. From Untapped, we've got another 6.5% ABV, 55 IBU. This time it's listed as a New England IPA. Says canned on 720, crushed with cashmere, citra, azaka, and yucanat, both in the kettle and with multiple dry hops: tropical, limoncello, pineapple. Drink it fresh, damn it. So yeah, I can kind of, you know, just from the description of the hops, the cashmere is kind of like a new sort of mosaic type hop, right? Citra, the azaka is just packed to the brim with all sorts of tropical goodness. Do you know what I mean? And the yucanat as well. I think that's is that I forgot what that is. An old Galaxy Equinox? I forgot what it was. But yeah, from the sounds of the hops, it sounds like it would be, you know, an overwhelming hit, right? So I wanted to show you guys what it looks like, because I think you're going to start seeing a lot of them around town. And, you know, you don't have to go into the purchase site unseen, and I'll show it to you guys. I have this today. I had a couple of back-to-back unfortunate incidences with my IPA glasses. So now I'm on the hunt for some new IPA glasses. My Collective Arts branded one and my regular one, and they both broke within a day and a half of one another. I couldn't believe it. Just pulling them out of the cupboard. So let's see what this looks like. Enough of me talking. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very nice aromas. Whew. So you take a look at this. It's a very, very clear, you know, really golden yellow looking IPA with a pure white head on it. That's about the whitest I've seen in a long, long time. If you guys happen to see my last video from the New York Beer Project, these two New England IPAs look totally different. I'm not necessarily right up front, I'm not necessarily in agreement that this is exactly what a New England IPA looks like. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's not what I expect a New England to look like. But that's the name everybody needs to put on a beer nowadays. XPA 15. So let's see what this thing smells like, right? Lots of maltiness. Lemony. I don't know if that's from the limoncello sort of vibe they were going with this. Lots of lemon, lots of maltiness. Almost sort of astringent sort of aromas. Yeah, and I get a very, very faint greenery. Just a generalized greenery on the very, very end of the whiff. Do you know what I mean? So you can see the head's already dissipated quite a bit. So all right, let's see what XPA 15 has in store for us, huh? Well. It's a very, very well crafted beer. You can tell just on the first sip how smooth and easily drinkable it is. That's the first thing that's right off the bat for me. Second off the bat is no way in the world that they should have ever have used the term New England IPA. I don't care. I don't care. It's not in New England. This is a nice IPA, but you just hit my pet peeve button. All right, so with all of these other hops in there, supposed to be really, really, complex sort of hop profile with the cashmere, with the Azacca, with the Citra, and I'm not really hitting any of those notes. I've been looking, and this is not my first one. I had it on tap at the brewery, and I've had a couple. I'm just trying to get any sort of resemblance of why they even use the Azacca. That's not even the supporting role, and you have so many great hop either aromas or flavors to kind of use with the Azacca or the Citra, and nothing really standing out. I think the limoncello really is what they were going for with this sort of beer. That's pure speculation, but just from the finished beer and it making it into cans and making it out to distribution, you have to think, well, if that was the pronounced flavor, then that was okay with them. That must be what they were going for, right? They should have just called it a nice East Coast IPA and just left it like that. It drinks really nicely. Like I said, it's a well-crafted IPA. It could have probably done well with it just being like a smash IPA. Do you know what I mean? I don't see why they needed 4 different hops to make this style beer. It's on the brighter side. I don't know if that's from the lemon vibe. It's crisp. It's bright. It's crisp. Lemony. I still get a little bit of that bittery tang to it, like that astringent tang. Just kind of keeps going from aroma all the way straight through. Yeah, I don't know. 6.5% ABV, I think. You're not going to have a problem drinking it through the drinking process, right? It's not bad. 55 IBUs, that seems to be right on the mark. Mouth feels a little bit on the thin side. Aftertaste is the same thing, that lemony, astringent sort of dishwash soap sort of kind of vibe to it. And I've been a fan of the XPAs since 5.0 with the diarrhea green cans. Do you know what I mean? And this is a forget it for me. I won't miss it once the 4-packs are gone. But that's just me. If this seems more your vibe, nice crisp lemony sort of East Coast IPA, go for it. But it's not necessarily my thing. I'll be looking forward to XPA 16 though, to maybe get this out of my memory. So that's it for me, guys. I feel like I don't do a lot of bad reviews, especially not XPAs from the Woodcock brother. But this was not my favorite, not even close. So I don't think it's going to be a hard beer to finish. Probably because I think I have a little bit of a drinking problem. But once it's gone, it's gone. I'm not going to be looking for maybe a refill 4-pack for the refrigerator. Nah. So that's it for me, guys. I'm out in the backyard in front of my big weeping willow, just getting beat down on some nice Buffalo Sunday weather. So I hope this video was helpful, whether you make the purchase or not. hopefully you can spend your $16.99 more appropriately on something else. So I really appreciate the feedback, all the thumbs up in the comments. Let me know what you think and whether you agree with me or not. I would love to hear other people's take on XPA 15 is. So I really appreciate it, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.